I love magic. I'm Shannon Coffey, and I'm in LA on a mission to get mystical. I'm conjuring, seeking, balancing, unblocking, and letting you know what really happened. Let's get weird, LA. This week I wanted to learn how to do magic, so I met a witch named Pleasant, and it turns out I've already been doing magic.
First, you got to realize that a lot of people have misconceptions about magic, like they think you have to be standing around in a ceremonial robe in the middle of the forest, and all of that's very valid. But everyday magic or practical magic, you know, like the name of the movie, is super easy, and it's all about your intention. Intention is magic. During the holidays or when someone's making cookies or something and they say, made with love, that's intention. That's actual magic. I mean, some people call that kitchen witching.
I feel like my mom was definitely a kitchen witch growing up.
Exactly. So little things like that you can do every day. I mean, nowadays a lot of people call it conscious thinking, but it's actually manifestation and it's magic. Intention is magic.
She told me everything I was doing was witchy, like making wishes on 11/11.
11/11 is a moment of synchronicity, and whenever you see the numbers 11/11, you can manifest things.
Witchcraft. Who knew?
So when you're choosing numbers that have significance to you, that's a special kind of magic.
Well, I love the number 5. Do you know what that number symbolizes?
Yes, chaos.
I thought it was a good number.
Whatever a number means to you, if it's significant to you, it's a good number for you.
Well, maybe I just need to embrace chaos.
We all do, living in Los Angeles.
Oof, living on Earth. Witch stuff. Well, I think I accidentally did some witchcraft because I applied for a job at a local hardware store and they denied me immediately. And then a month later, they closed down and they were brand new.
That was unintentional black magic, maybe dark magic.
Maybe there's some kind of inner black magic in me that we can release today.
I don't know if we want to do that.
I've just been a tiny little witch and I didn't even know it. I think it's super cool that we're just using magic throughout our lives without even knowing it, but can you teach me how to do it with intention?
Candles are always a good way to focus your intention.
I love candles.
Everybody does.
Yeah, but I really
But you can't use them to blow anything up. No, I'm just...
I promise. I feel like now you're worried about me. I shouldn't have told you about the hardware store.
I'm not worried about you. I could shut you down. No.
Yeah, I know. You're like, this one, we gotta turn her off. Please don't turn me off. I've seen spell candles in all types of places, but I didn't know that they were kind of easy to make yourself, and if anything, even cooler, because you can make them more personal. I always see these candles at the grocery store, and some of them have labels, some of them don't, but how do you know which one you should buy for whatever it is you need?
Well, you usually go by color for candles, and just so you know, any white candle can stunt double for any other color. If you wanted to manifest money, you would use a green candle. Red would be good for love. Yellow is for happiness. It can also stunt double as gold for prosperity and abundance. There's vibrations with each color. Whenever you're using a candle for magic, never use a used candle.
Oh, okay. Always use a fresh candle.
Always. But you can use birthday candles even, because they come in all sorts of different colors, and you can even gold and silver, which are good for things.
It doesn't
I mean, this would let it go on longer. It's pretty much your intention, and it's a focal point for that. So if we were going to make a money candle with this, what we would do is carve a dollar sign or some kind of other sigil. A sigil is just a magical design. So at the supermarket sometimes you can find these candles and they have labels on it. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a label. First way is you could write your desires on this paper without picking your hand up. Write dollar signs or whatever you want, but you cannot pick your hand up off the paper. So you try it and I'm gonna monitor you.
Okay.
Good. All right, and connect it to that other line and you're done. Okay, so let me tell you also, there's some easier ways of doing this. I just wanted to make you work. You could actually take one of these pens and write whatever you want. So if you have any lucky numbers or if there's something that you want that's not only just cold hard cash, you could write it on there.
I really like the process of making my own candle because I enjoy symbolism. I'm a visual person, and making this candle allowed me to draw out exactly what I wanted. A big
exactly, yeah.
house. Gotta get the cat in there.
Yeah, get a kitty, that's good.
Here, I'll put a little garage. I want a house, I drew a house. I want a garage, I drew a garage, because who doesn't want a parking spot? I don't even know how to drive, so I don't even know.
Okay, well then draw a chauffeur. No, I'm just kidding.
Am I being greedy?
No, draw a maid. No, okay.
I'm not that lazy. It was so much better than buying one from the store that just has like a picture that's like some dollar bills. Like money is just green paper. I want money for specific reasons. So making my own candle was very like, hey, these are your goals. Once again, goal setting, visualizing what's gonna happen. That's more useful to me.
Just write the word gratitude.
Oh, okay, yes, of course. I'm not trying to be greedy. I am grateful for any money that comes my way.
Fancy.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay, so I have this all done. What do I do when I'm ready to light this candle?
Okay, well, first of all, you want to make sure that everything is fire safe, and then you burn it, you concentrate on your intentions, and then you leave it alone so it can do its own magic. Don't blow it out. You would want to deprive it of oxygen with something fireproof. When you're done with your candle, you're supposed to leave it at a crossroads or in running water or not on your property. Always try to make sure that there's like a recycle bin there or something, because otherwise you're not being an eco-friendly witch.
I think if we just took the time to be clear about, you know what, I'm setting an intention and I'm taking these actions to get to that point, that's good magic. And it doesn't need to be like, you know, levitating bookshelves or anything like, ooh, like that. It's just, again, rituals, mindfulness. Just the idea of being present and knowing what I want, what I'm doing, and what I'm putting out there, I think is the most important thing. Be your best witch self. Want to stay up to date on all things witchy, mystical, or metaphysical? Follow this page or like this video. Your vibes will thank you.